YouTube. YouTube is probably one of, if not the most biggest app in the world, and with so many people paying attention to their app and using it on a daily basis, it goes to wonder, what exactly will the YouTube team do in order to keep the longevity of their beloved app? Oh, I know! Delete one of the most important features to the app, the dislike button. I don't get how you think this is a good idea! Fuck. 2022 is coming up and our last rewind sucked. Any ideas? Okay, hear me out. I have a solution. We removed the dislike button. Listen, YouTube made a response a while back, so you know what? Let's take a listen.
Hey folks, you may have seen a while back that YouTube announced it was experimenting with making dislike counts private to only the creator of the video. Now, if you're like me, you were surprised by that. I mean, I've always thought seeing the number of dislikes on a video helps us know as viewers if it's a good video or not.
Spoilers, it does.
But unfortunately, research teams at YouTube have found there's this whole other use for disliking a video that I had never experienced as a creator, and you may not have either.
Wow. Sound a big red alarm, because it must be a pretty big issue if you're literally addressing the fact in this video that most of us didn't experience it at all. Well, fuck, man.
Apparently, groups of viewers are targeting a video's dislike button to drive up the count, turning it into something like a game with a visible scoreboard. And it's usually just because they don't like the creator or what they stand for. That's a big problem when half of YouTube's mission is to give everyone a voice.
It's not that hard to figure out that not every take is gonna be agreed upon, and some are probably gonna dislike a take, you know? It's not fucking rocket science. What's going on here?
So earlier in 2021, YouTube experimented with making the public dislike count private to see if it would help reduce these coordinated dislike attacks across the platform. And after analysis, they did see a reduction.
No shit, even my dumbass knew that. You didn't need to hire a couple of Harvard scientists to figure that out.
Now, a few common questions we saw from the initial experiment. First, without a public dislike count, how can viewers tell if a video is worth watching?
You can't. Fuck you.
Again, I kind of had this question too, but it turns out that while viewers might use the dislike count to give them a sense of a video's worth, when the teams looked at the data across millions of viewers and videos in the experiment, they didn't see a noticeable difference in viewership, regardless of whether they could see the dislike count or not.
Yeah, well, your team should look at the data more, because it seems like the response to this is right in front of you.
Next common question, if creators can still see the dislike count on the back end, how's that any different? They can see it if they look for it inside Studio Analytics under the Engagement tab. But overall, it's much less likely to cause stress and embarrassment if the count isn't visible to the public.
Much less stress? Much less stress? Pardon? Your fucking platform still makes you feel like shit if a video that you put heart and soul into doesn't get enough internet points. But you know, much less stress!
And one more common question, is this because YouTube Rewind got lots of dislikes? No.
Yes, it absolutely fucking is. Anyways, that's all for my rant. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like or a sub. And if by any chance you disagree with me in this video, fuck you, suck my dick.